Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Daniel from Geneva.
Yes, sir. How are you today?
Baruch Hashem.
Okay.
Thank God. All right, let's get started. We're going to do page 83 in the Chayinu. This is, if you don't have the Chayinu, it's online, chabad.org/daily study, the daily Tanya for 16th of Tammuz, July 1st. We're in the middle of chapter 4. Yesterday we spoke about how the name, the most essential name of God, the Yud and the Hey and the Vav and the Hey, which we referred to as the name of Havaya, the most essential name, it alludes to the 10 sfirot, the 10 energies, steps, how God creates the world. The Yud, we said, is Chachma, the flash of inspiration. The Hey is Bina, is the understanding, development of the idea. To the like the letter Hey is width and length, showing on applying the idea, comparing the idea, understanding the root of the idea. Then there's the Vav represents the 6 midot, the internal emotions. And the last Hey is Malchut, is sovereignty. Page 83. Analogously, exactly the same applies to the soul of man. Keeping in mind the infinite separation between creator, and so we're going to compare this to Hashem, which the soul. I'm sorry, just like we talked about, Hashem is the name Yud Kei Vav Kei. Man, which we said earlier, I'm sorry, the soul, which is the divine soul, which God close the doors. Here, we'll unlock it so it's not. Thank you. The divine soul, which Hashem blew from his innermost self. There, you're going to see the Yud and the Hey and the Vav and the Hey in the soul. So there's the initial state of Chachma, the hidden concept alluded, the hidden, the soul's intuition, hidden concept alluded to by the letter Yud, possessing the potential of being revealed and thereby understanding, conceiving God's true existence and greatness. And each person according to his measure, according to the breadth of his intellect and understanding. And as a man deepens his intelligence, as he broadens his mind and comprehension to contemplate God's greatness, his now developed understanding, the faculty of Bina, is alluded to by the letter Hey, that has breadth. And the Hey also has length, the downward extension. I guess we said the width of an idea of your mind's understanding something is the ideas. The width, I believe, is the comparison, how this relates to other ideas. and the length. I think is understanding the root of the cause of the root of the idea, as well as can you explain on various levels. Or I'm sorry, it's understanding the root of the idea. Anyways, in the divine soul, the ideas that matter are God concepts. So when you have an appreciation of God, then you develop it so that from his understanding and contemplation of God's greatness, he arouses love and fear in their offspring. In his mind and in the recesses of his heart. And ultimately, they find overt expression in his heart. These spiritual emotions lead to the true service of God in Torah study and mitzvah observance, with voice and speech or with deed. This is the import of the final letters Vav and Hey of the four-letter name Havaya. For the Vav alludes to voice and speech, while Hey alludes to action. Furthermore, contemplation that endeavors to understand and conceive of God's true being also derives from the Torah. For Torah proceeds from Chacham, which is the yud of So just to summarize how we go, you have the name of Havaya, this four-letter name is paralleled in the soul of man. You have your divine intelligence, which is made up of you have the intuition, the inspiration, and you have the processing, which is the yud and the hey, to understand some concept of God's greatness that you can appreciate. You then develop emotions from that understanding. That's the Vav, the 6 emotions. Numerical equivalent of Vav is 6. And then you speak and do the mitzvahs, the Torah mitzvahs is the Hey.